Hello Dan, this is Kinley. Today will be the day 13 of the Power BI series. Today we will be focusing on the sales and we'll be establishing sales reports. And through these sales reports, then we can gather better business insights. Then it's also crucial and critical for key stakeholders for them to make accurate uh, and more reliable business decisions because numbers don't lie. Okay, I think we can start now, and let me get to my desktop screen. Okay, we are here, and this is what I have established. This is quite a decent, maybe not a complicated sales report yet, but it is pretty decent and good. Okay, so far for now, I have here established a slicer, and this slicer I have included year and month. So meaning uh, you can select based on the year and month value, or based on this selection. And over here I have two cards. So the first cards display the total subtotal, which is the sales without tax and sales without um, the freight costs. Okay, so this is the total, and this is among this selection the maximum uh, sales subs total sales value, and also indicating the month and the year. Okay, so for example, so this is the bar cluster bar chart. Okay, let me click on this. So this is a cluster bar chart, and I have also established the month here, the quarter, which may not be relevant at this time, but just for display sake for you, and also the year. So this is 2001, 2012, 2013, and 2014. And for each of this month, I have a clustered bar. One, the lighter blue color is for the total due. That is inclusive of the tax and cost. So this is non-inclusive of the tax and the cost. So this is the subtotal. Okay, which is one is 0.5 million for June, and I can't see it's too small here. Okay, let's go to uh, January 2013. So one is 2.3 million, 2.3 million and 2.1 million. Okay, in total. Okay, so that's about it. So this is to display the highest. So if we were to scroll down, you can see this is the highest. And for the dark blue bar, this is the subtotal. So it's 7.217, which is this one, 7.217, and it is on the March 2014. Instantaneously, this this will tell you the highest value, the maximum value, and also presenting you the month and the year. Okay, so if I were to just select, say, let me uncheck this. Let's say 2012. Okay, so this value will get changed. So it becomes 33.52 million, which is only the year 2012, and this is the 33.5 million is the summation of all this. Okay, and 4.99 is the highest among the month is June. So June here 17 no, sorry, uh sorry, this one 4.99. So if I were to just, if it works, okay, yes. So 4.99 is the highest and it's June 2012. Okay, if we look at here visually, so this 4.5, okay, 4.6 is the highest. That's no, 4.1 is the highest here. So this is 4.0. So this is the highest of all. So it's 4.1, correct? A round up, and it is June 2012 here. Okay, and this will get changed. This will get changed. Okay, I'll come to this, and this on the DAX formula. Okay, briefly we can go through to understand the trend and on the sales. Okay, we if we just slowly click on the year 2011, so there's one outlier here. So maybe we can uh, take note of this and try to understand why there's a spike here. Likely because there's more promotional campaign uh, or some other reasons. Okay, 2011 is a climb. It starts from May and it ends on December. So it's only about 7 months. Is it 7 months? Yes. So 2012 is a full year, but it's a gradual decline here, and you don't see any steep, any outliers here. So it's a normal, usual, usual trend, but it's going a slightly downward trend. So that means they don't have any active or different um, or slightly different campaigns or stuff like that. It's just a normal, usual business activities here. Okay, 2013, there's a spike. So you can see it's actually going up. So it becomes 5.1, then it's still going up 4.8 above the 3.5 here, then it goes 4.1. So it's a gradual increment. Okay, this is a very good sign for the year 2013. Okay, so you can see here subtotal in June it is 5 million. So June is somewhere here. Yes, 5.1. Okay, so things are looking healthy. Things were working healthy on in the year 2013. So so this is also the uh, total due and the subtotal value for 2013, and these are the quarters. So 2014 is also a gradual climb, uh, very lower climb, but it's a more gradual climb. Sorry. So there's also a spike here in March 2014, which is 7.2 million. So here, okay. So 7.2 million is the highest. So we now understand that 2011 to 2014, 2012 is on the gradual decline. The rest are in the rest are climbing. Okay. We can also select just maybe 2 years, 2012 and 2013. So comparing these 2 years, the highest will be in June 2013. So June 2013 is here. So you have 5.1 mil, correct? 5.1 here. Okay, this could be wrong because it goes by year, so I cannot use this example to for this. The reason is because they will compute the year first for this, so they will put 2013 first because 2013 subtotal is higher than 2012. So if let's say 2012 is higher, so 2012 will be above, and even though the month of 2013 is higher, 2012 will still be above because of the year, the overall computation. Okay, So and let's go back to, we have done this, done this, and this is the climb. Okay, in our earlier video, the first few, I can't remember which one, but the very first few, there's three videos or two videos. One we had a very data set on linear regression, and I have done it on Jupyter Notebook with the same data set. I did the same thing on Microsoft Excel. So we plot the we use y equals to mx plus c. We plotted the trend line, and then we do a prediction based on some future dates. Sorry. Okay, so I think we can, if you are keen, you can do the same thing over here using this data set and tries to plot the trend line and to predict. But the prediction is going to be rough because the top and bottom the variation is too wide. Okay, so the prediction is well not going to be more accurate and not so smooth. So it's not right. Not good in this sense. If you have a smaller up and downs like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, then the prediction will be better. Okay, so this is it. You see, 4.1 on the high side and 2.2 on the low side. So it's about close to 2 million difference. That's a lot. Okay, so when you predict over in future dates, there's too many how should I say too many buffers. Uh, the buffer is too wide. Okay, so we can select a few different years based on your needs. Okay, now let me come to this subtotal year to date. Okay, let's select all. So all this will change. Okay, let's make this nicer. Starts from 201 to 214, and I'll just uncheck this. Okay, uh, we have this subtotal year to date value. This and this the same. Okay, but if I were to click on this, it started on May until December for 2011. Okay, and year to date for the subtotal. Okay, the first month, that's May, it's 503,805.9169. Okay, then for the year to date in June, it's actually the current value here add on to the June subtotal value, which equates to 962. This add this equals to 962.716. Okay, for the June. And for the July is whatever the value here, 962.716 at 2,044,600. So it becomes 3,007,316.75. Okay, for August it is 3 million. Add to another 2.5 million, it becomes 5.5 million. Okay, so this value add on to September value, which give you a new September value. This add this equals to this, and this add this equals to this, and this add this equal to this. Okay, then it stopped here. and it redo and continue the same thing for the next year. So wait. Okay. So for the next year, January, it has generated a subtotal 3.97 million. Then in February, it generated 1.475 million. So 3.97 million plus 1.45 gives you 5.446. Same thing, this plus this becomes this, this add this becomes this, and this add to this becomes this. And it continues until December. Okay, so December, the total sales, a total total value is 33 million point 52. Same uh, for 2011 is 12.64 million. If I were to click on this, so it's 12 million. So 2012 is actually 33 million. If I were to close this up, okay, 33, same thing, 40, 43.62 at the in December. So that's the total. Is by this formula here, uh, year to date. Okay, and same for 2014. So if you look at 2014, it's 20 million. It's only have 5 months period, but March is the highest at 7.2 mil. Okay, so it's here. March is the highest. Okay, so this is how the year to date is calculated, and it is by a very simple DAX formula, which is here. Okay, but let me try to organize a few stuff here. My total total is actually a dx function. Let me move. Oh, I can't. Okay, never mind. I thought I can. Okay, so if I were to click on here, and this is the total subtotal year to date DAX function to list down all this value, and it did it automatically. You don't have to recreate, you don't have to write special formula to do this. It is very straightforward, and I learned this from DeepSeek and also the uh, Microsoft Learning site. So I just copied and place it here, and it worked. Okay, so all I need is just to replace my tables and my columns, and that's it. Okay, so it lists all this uh, subtotal or sales year to date. Okay, this is this part. Let me go to this part. Okay, this is the total subtotal. Okay, the subtotal of the sum of everything based on this selection here. So my DAX is total subtotal is this one. I have difficulty is moving this, but okay, I'll leave it there first. Okay, then if I were to click on this, so I have total subtotal equal, then it will calculate sum sales order subtotal. Okay, so from my sales order table, I just need to calculate the subtotal. So it's the here total subtable. This is the text. Okay. and based on the selection criteria here, then it will able to calculate the total subtotal. Okay, if I were to select based on the selection criteria, year and the month, okay, then you will generate accordingly. And for this one is the hardest. Uh, this is the hardest. Total subtotal month. Where is it? Okay. This is max. Okay. So max the maximum value of the subtotal with the month and year. Okay. Selection. Okay. This is Tava. Then I'll define the max sales amount, which is the DX formula here. This is a DX uh, just to get me the uh, top subtotal based on the month and year, or group by the month and year. And this is just to uh, get another DEX here to get the month and year value uh, in the subtotal based on the max value. Okay, so we have to look at these two. So if we were to look at top month year only, okay, so var max sales amount equals to top sub total month year. Okay, this is the DEX formula to get the uh, top subtotal based on the month and year. So this is the month year. So uh, this is the temporary table, which is this one. Okay. Let me go to the. Okay. See, I use this. Oh, not calendar. Sorry, this one. I use this to create a new table with sales order, calendar date year, calendar date month. So here, this is the year, and this is the month. So March 214, and the subtotal. So based on the group by the month and year, it generate the sum of the subtotal, which is this one. Then I manually create a new column and to concatenate the month and year together, which gives me the month year, which I then extract, which I find the maximum value based on the year and month. Then I'll extract this value and display it here. Okay, so it gives me the maximum value and then the month and year. Okay, we can try a few. Let's do 2 on 1. Okay, 2 on 1. So it is 12.64, correct? Because the subtotal is sum is 12.64. So it's a summation of all this, and we close this 12.64. And among these, October 2011, this is the highest. 4 mil, correct? This is the highest. We can check here. 4.6 is the highest. Okay, good. So this is the dx function we have computed for this, and this. So far, so good. Okay. And I've also did a simple um, this is the let me click on this. So subtotal, I think I have conditional formatting. So I have for this I've included the data bars so that the maximum will be the 100%. It fills up this color. Then based on the percentage, it fills up according to the value. So the lower it is, the lower the highlight, that kind of stuff. So you can see immediately from this conditional formatting of this, this is the highest, okay, and 2012 million is the highest. Okay, let's check on 2014. Okay, so 7.2 is highest, that's correct. Okay, so it's full here, then subsequent. Okay, you can do you can implement such functions which makes the display nicer. Okay, briefly, I think we have come to the end of today's session. I've talked about this. Let me close this, close this. Boom. Okay, 2012. Okay, in the right order now. Okay, so this is every year. Okay, so this is every year also 7.2 109 million based on all these submission and the graph, the line graph here. Okay, in the next session, I haven't decided yet, but we will likely be moving into either sales performance or customers or geography statistics, which country counts first, um, things like that, or salesperson with performance, that kind of stuff. We'll do something similar, either customer, products, or country, or region, or geography, that kind. Okay, let me get back to my main camera. Okay, we are at the end of today's session. I think this is very valuable and it's getting very exciting. We are getting into the core, getting into storytelling, getting into displaying or telling stories so that key stakeholders or business owners can gather better business insights, things like that. It will be very fun. Okay, I'll see you in day 14. Uh, I hope you will be there. Thank you and bye for now.